Hello again, another one of my little pickup videos. Got a bit more to show than I usually have, so I'll just crack on, shall I? Show you what I've got. Let's start with the stuff for the Wii. It's only two games that I paid £1.50 each or something for. Found them in a charity shop. Cooking Mama 2. I recently only played the first one on the DS the other day. It's actually quite fun, I thought. Not something I'd spend hours and hours on, but quite fun. Something I might spend a lot more time on though, but I'd rather do it with a gun peripheral, only because it would make the Wii more comfortable, but I'll have to grab one. It's House of the Dead 2 and 3 return. So, it'll be a bit of fun, can't go wrong with a bit of House of the Dead. Got a few PS3 games here. I bought this one. It's a game I've already got on the 360 and I got all the achievements on it. So I thought, why not? I'll do it again. I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favourite racing games, even though everyone seemed to hate it. Need for Speed Shift. I think that was £2 or something. I think all these PS3 ones are £2. I also found I got all three of these games I've done before on the 360. But I thought I'd do them again. Pretty sure this one you can't do the online anymore, but if you can, I'll be up for it. But it'll be fun to play again. Just Blur, really good game. It's like Mario Kart with real cars. And another one I found, which I've completed already. It's not the best game, but it's odd to find an American copy of it in the UK when it's more of a kind of European game. They're always released in Europe first, and they're quite weird to find anywhere else. Just WRC4, which, yeah, never happens around here. But it works, so I'll complete that one as well. Up next, a collection of PS2 stuff. Oh, there we go, hitting the camera. Used to have this on the Dreamcast. Don't have it on there anymore, but just because, well, it was £1 and it'll be a bit of nostalgia when I bother to play it. Crazy Taxi. Up next, I don't know which one this is, if it's the first, second, third, fourth. I don't know, I'll find out. But I've never played the series and I wanted to. It's Onimusha Warlords. I don't know if it's the first one, because I don't know if the first one had a tagline to it or not, I can't remember. I thought it was just called Onimusha, but... Okay, another weird one that I picked this one up for 50p. I've seen it around quite a bit, but I've never played it. It looks like a stealth game. Give it a shot when I get a chance, which is Stolen. Up next is a movie tie-in kind of game. I enjoyed the one on the PS1, which was more like played like a survival horror. This looks like it's not going to. This just looks cheesy. Men in Black, Alien Escape. Another £1 game, so... This next one I paid £1.54. I've seen it in game shops for like stupid money. Like £17.50 and stuff. But you go on eBay and it's literally like £2. So I don't know what they're thinking. But I grabbed it just because of that reason. It was The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer. Picked this one up for £1. Picked it up today actually. Simply because I don't have the original. I've got the remaster of this. Legend of Kay. It looks a bit like kind of a Ratchet and Clanky kind of game, but it's more like martial arty. It's kind of weird. And if you've never seen it, that's the remake of it, the 10th anniversary. These next three were also all £1. I remember playing this as a kid. I remember finding it really hard. But I'll give it a shot now. It's Full Spectrum Warrior. A series that I used to really enjoy, but it's just gone downhill. Even though I am having a bit of fun, I started playing Black Ops 3 co-op with a mate yesterday. and I was actually having a bit of fun with it. But Call of Duty Finest Hour is the one I picked up. And last, a board game basically. I don't know if it's going to play. It looks like it plays somewhat with some 3D graphics to it. So I guess you get animations of what's going on. It's Risk Global Domination. So why not? I'll waste a bit of time on that. Picked up one PSP game. I've never played a PSP version of this, but I've played the other versions. Siphon Filter, Logan's Shadow. I think that was 150 as well. So picked up one PS1 game. I used to play this on the N64, and it's really bad. But for the price, I think it was £4, so I grabbed it just for nostalgia. It's 40 winks. It's like a weird platformy kind of game. These two I thought were a bit of a bargain. I bought them as a pair off of somebody on Facebook. It was £12 for the pair. I'm really enjoying the first one that I'm about to show you. I haven't finished it yet, but I've been playing it most evenings while I'm in bed, a couple of levels at a time. Super Mario 3D Land. Surprisingly enjoying it. And I haven't tried this one out yet. It's Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, which, to be honest, I'll probably enjoy it. I liked, was it Yoshi's Island on the N64? Yoshi's Summit? Yoshi's... I don't know, can't remember what it's called. But that was fun. And I finally picked up some 360 stuff. I'm supposed to be collecting for it, but it's getting hard. But I've got a big stack. I picked this one up today. It's really the case is really beaten up, the box. But I've never found it in good condition. But everything's in there, and it's in mint condition. So I thought if I ever find it again that's not complete but a really good box, I'll just switch it out. Painkiller, Hell and Damnation. It's a big chunky box, but as you can see, it's really beaten up. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. Then another one I found, which is in really good condition actually. It's like mint. I've never found it in good condition, so I've never picked it up. It was $2.99, so I thought I might as well. Top Gun Hardlock. Haven't played either of them, so. I was impressed to find this next one at, I think it was £3, so I thought I'd grab it. Finished it before. I rented it years ago to whore some gamer score out of. But I thought I need it now for my collection. But £3, can't go wrong. Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs. It takes about 2 hours to get 1000G on this if anyone's interested. Super easy. Up next is another one I rented a long time ago, and I finished it, but I'd never seen it ever for sale, and I found it in a charity shop for £2. On eBay it goes for a decent price actually. It's usually somewhere between 20 and 30 quid, so thought I'd grab it, but it's the worst racing game I've ever played. Which is the Score International Baja 1000 World Championship Off-Road Racing. Yeah, it just comes under Baja 1000, I think, in America. It's horrendous. Controls like crap. One I picked up that I don't even know if it's going to work yet, I haven't tried it, but when I can be bothered I will. It was £2 in a charity shop. It's Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's the Chinese version. Never know, some of these games are region free, some aren't. Out of all the consoles I've probably got one that will play it. To be honest, I've only got the American and the English one. I haven't got a Japanese one yet, I've been searching for one. Next up, a game I paid £15 for. I don't usually do that on 360, but it's one of the later release games, and it sells for over £30 usually on eBay, so I found this locally. Zoo Tycoon. Got it on the Xbox One as well. 1000G'd it on there, it's quite fun. Only problem is there's too much limitations on the size of the park you can build. Like, you run out of space when you've got like a few attractions, and it just comes down to managing animals rather than really managing your park, I think. it was quite fun. Up next is another game that I bought originally on the Xbox One, and I finished it. I thought I'd go for it on the 360 as well. It was like £4 or something. It was The Crew. I know there's a glitch in this one though, this version, that to get the achievement for 2,000 miles you have to do it in one sitting, which that's going to require a lot of beer. And the last few I've got here, nothing overly special, but they are... No, they weren't super cheap actually. This one was £1. Snooker and Pool Simulation WSC Real 09. Don't really like grabbing sports games unless they're £1 or under, so that's fine. This next one was £3. I used to have it ages ago and I sold it stupidly before I finished it. Case is a bit barred on it, but I got loads of them. Can replace it with Lego Bionicle Heroes. It's not a fun game, it's super repetitive, and it seemed way too long for what it was. And finally the last one I think I paid £4 for this, or £5 for this as well. Another one I don't see very often, so I thought I'd just grab it when I saw it. Lord of the Rings, War in the North. But yeah, that was my haul. If you're interested in a game room tour, I could do one. I just need to know if there's any interest in it. Other than that, oh no, I did pick up another game, but I've left it downstairs. No, 2 games. I've left them downstairs. One's Alien Isolation for the 360, the Ripley edition. I paid £2 for it. And the other one is Forza 7. Forza Motorsport 7. I got for £40. But they're downstairs because I'm currently playing them. So, a bit annoying. Just forgot. Anyway, that's everything. Have fun. Bye.